I want to make a compilation of like Beyonce songs for you and make a playlist.
Okay, you know what? If you do that, and listeners, all y'all, if y'all want to make me a Beyonce, but it better be banging.
I'm gonna make you like the top. Like, what if I give you? Okay, so I'm gonna give you. Whoo, that's a project. I was gonna say I could give you the top 10 or 15 that I would say you would need to listen to.
Okay.
I can do that for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I mean, look, I'm just not the biggest Beyonce.
And that's okay. But
I want to let you know all her accolades. She's dope in all those different areas. It's just not my. And maybe it is because I'm kind of a degenerate when it comes to like all y'all cats is loving on her and be like, I'm gonna go to Layla Hathaway
you are being an Aquarius. This would not be on brand if you were not an Aquarius. Like you always like it's the men. The Aquarius men, y'all always want to go against the motherfucking grain. And it gets on my nerves. Because like it be sometimes I'm like, dude, like you just
I'm gonna go see Layla Hathaway. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Oh my God. Anyway, let's move on. Shit.
All right. Since we talking about music, Fyre Fest 2 is coming. This is look now. At first, I was like, he crazy. I now have changed my mind from the original time we talked about this in our text chain.
Really? What changed?
I have the audacity of hoping this now. This could be the biggest comeback in business history.
Is it because of what we know previously?
Yes. This is like Chrysler, the Chrysler plant shutting down, and the guy and Lee Iacocca showing back up 10 years later, reopening it and starting it back up, and cars start coming out of Chrysler. If he gets this together, I'm kind of cheering for him. I'm kind of cheering for him. Because I want him to be successful with this, so we can go back to doing some crooked shit for the third one.
But do you think that
anybody... gonna get too happy?
Okay, but the serious question will be: do you think anybody like an artist in their right mind would sign a contract with this guy, expecting to get paid, knowing that we know that he is a scammer? After the Fyre Fest,
75% up front, 25% when I perform. I bet you any artist will take that.
Yeah, I just believe like he was trying.
He's got bad credit to get a car. Nah, this is the situation he's in. He's got to go put down 6-7 grand on a Grand Am because they don't trust that he gonna pay his bill. Now, if he can do that and pay the bill, he's going to get his credibility back. Now, I don't know if he can, but if let's say if you're Drake, and I'm not saying Drake would do this, but let's say Drake's fee is $250,000, and he tells them, "Hey, all right, Drake, perform at Fyre Fest, and I'm paying you 75% upfront." No artist gets 75% upfront for anything.
Yeah,
and if it does fall off, I got 75% upfront.
I just feel like
that's the only way it's going to get this done.
But knowing what we know, right. I just keep thinking about that documentary where the guy was gonna. Yeah.
He said he had to go suck dick for water.
For water. He said he was prepared. It's the fact that he was gonna do it.
The funny part is, I believe him 100% because he was so dead serious when he was like
dead ass serious.
And didn't somebody like stop him from doing it? Like, hey man,
I stopped him. He was like, "You don't have to do that.
Yeah,
like just take the water."
I'm just saying this could be a great comeback. Now, also could be one of the biggest failures again of all time.
Where he can land his ass back in jail.
That's the gangster part. He went to jail and came back out and was like, I'm gonna do this Fyre Fest again. That's some balls, man. That is real balls. Because most people are rescatter and try to come up with a new scam. No, he said, I'm going back to the original joint.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, that wasn't an original scam. Wasn't he scamming before with like the bookings for like artists and something like that, like previously or something like that?
With that. He was scamming with like the whole credit card thing.
But it was with acts though too, or something like being able to get an act to perform privately for you and stuff like for a cheaper rate.
It was that, and then he also it was something else. It was something with some credit card. It was like a concierge service.
Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah. For like celebrities too.
Yeah. So you know,
yeah,
like
but he gotta go back to it. I want to say this is ridiculous, but I kind of want to see him win because he's the type of person that will have a decent, let's say the Fyre Fest is decent and they get some B-rated artists like Kid Rock on there, which I saw you drinking that Bud Light, Kid Rock, on TMZ, and you supposed to be boycotting it. I saw you, Kid Rock. So you don't hate on the trans community as much as you claim you do, or the LGBT community as much as you claim you do, because you're drinking that Bud Light. Because when you blew up the Bud Light, but anyway,
I mean,
if they did Kid Rock.
It would have to be something where he had kind of like one big artist. Don't do no bullshit on no island because you don't have the infrastructure for that. So even if he had like it's a historic little park thing that they did over here, like in Chinatown, right? It's not that big of a space, but you can have it where it's like 2 stages. If he did something there that it was small.
No, he could do a smaller one on an island. Go off some of them islands off the coast, like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, where you can get one of those islands and rent it out.
I wouldn't, if I was him, if I was smart, I wouldn't even fuck with it. Fuck with that just yet.
Okay.
Just because of history, right? You want to prove to people that you can really do this. We know you a scammer, but he also knows that people are going to buy into it. He is prepared to have the lawsuits. It is fine, whatever. But even if he did something here local, like I said, in the state park, you got
to get away from those areas. Too expensive. Don's too expensive. He got to go to South Dakota and rent out
whatever. So, no, I'm using the park as an example.
Oh, okay. You saying get away from the island idea, period.
No island anything.
Okay.
No island nothing. Because then it's like, then you're not responsible for lodging of people. So like, okay, so yes, Coachella has a camping option, but their lodging is not fully on them. You have to, it's hotels are booked out a year in advance for that weekend, those 2 weekends now. Houses, all this stuff. So it's a thing. I would say to him, like, to do something, like you said, more B-list artists. And if you are performing, it may be one potential big name. But a big name ain't gonna do it just knowing the history. Like, he's not gonna give them 75% upfront. Because I don't even think he fully paid out, like,
he ain't got 75% upfront.
He ain't got it. He don't got it. So, like you said, in order for him to be successful, he would definitely have to do it on a smaller scale. I'm not saying that he can't make money and that people ain't gonna give him money because it's a tax write-off for them any fucking way. Unless it's like people will give it to him like, I ain't never getting this back. I'm writing it off. This
now,
is
he could do a flip now. He could go Darth Vader with this if he wanted to be real successful. And get all them country and like alt-right like rock groups like Kid Rock.
Yes, like a Stagecoach. Huh? Do like Stagecoach, because that's what that show is. It's like country, artists and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you get Jason Aldean, Kid Rock, I'd even get Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, everybody that supported Trump on one bill. And then I might even get Trump to show up for Trumper, Fyre Fest.
Well, he's gonna be in jail.
I'm sorry. Not by the time to
he'll be in jail.
We'll pull him on video. Like, I wish I could be there with you all, but as you all can see, my circumstances are preventing me from being there.
Baby, look.
Hey y'all, if you like what you see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to hit that button right there. It'll take you to more clips, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast. See you back next time.